All right, what is going on, everyone? Today we are going to be discussing essentially one of the things I hate most in bodybuilding. And that, without a doubt, is Clen or clenbuterol. Many of you have probably heard it at some point, either in a gym or heard people talk about it. And I wanted to shed some light on not only my own personal experience, but also the side effects and the benefits that come along with it. Of course, before the video gets underway, I am not a doctor. Do not do anything without your doctor's supervision. This will all be for informational and educational purposes only. If you happen to need anything for your lab rat, the first link in the description down below will be where to do that. All right, so let's jump into exactly why I dislike clenbuterol or Clen so much. For those of you who don't know, clenbuterol is a steroid-like chemical that was initially developed to actually treat asthma in horses. Just like most bodybuilding drugs and things on the market, they were never initially actually designed for humans. So Clen is both a decongestant and a bronchodilator. It stimulates both the heart and the central nervous system and has a similar effect on the body as that of epinephrine and amphetamines. Clen is also a beta-2 agonist, which is the opposite of a beta blocker. The increase will lead basically to effects of rapid fat burning, excitability, nervousness, increased energy. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, why is clenbuterol used? And the simple answer is for bodybuilders or performance athletes to lose weight very rapidly. You'll most commonly see it used in a contest prep setting, those competing in bodybuilding shows, bikini competitions, men's physique, classic physique, etc. Or if a celebrity, say, is trying to diet for a movie role or show, it's often used. To put it in as simple terms possible for those that have no idea about anything, it's just a very extreme fat burner. You'll commonly see the dosage of clenbuterol run anywhere from 10 micrograms all the way up to 100 micrograms. Not only do I recommend no one ever take clenbuterol, period, I would never recommend ever going over 100 micrograms daily. I'll speak from personal experience when I went over 100 micrograms during my contest prep. Not only did I have the Clen shakes, which is a well-known side effect where your hands are just shaking nonstop, you can't pick up a pen and sign your name. You'll have heart palpitations. You will feel the dictionary definition of unhealthy. Many of the side effects associated with Clen are going to be very similar to that of amphetamines, which includes anxiety, shaking, as I mentioned, extreme headaches. I personally experienced some severe migraines from Clen. Abnormal sweating, in which you will just sweat throughout the day or even get night sweats in your sleep. Raised body temperature, which really just helps you burn that much more calories. Clenbuterol can also reduce the amount of potassium naturally occurring in the body, which consequently means cramps. You'll commonly hear a lot of bodybuilders or people who are taking clenbuterol experience some severe cramping. Obviously, to combat that, increase your potassium intake. Now that all of that is out of the way, let me discuss why I dislike clenbuterol so much. The benefits you can get out of clenbuterol are far outweighed by the side effects you get. And what I mean by that is you are putting so much more at jeopardy with your overall health than you're actually gaining out of taking it. You can cause permanent long-term heart damage. And in my personal experience and opinion, it doesn't really offer that much, because at the end of the day, a lot of people think what you're taking is magic, that you could have a caloric surplus daily intake and take clenbuterol or Clen and instantly just become shredded overnight. Really, at the end of the day, it all comes down to if you are in a caloric deficit, there's no way to cheat the system. There's definitely going to be things that aid in the process, in which I recommend cardarine or GW 501-516, which actually provides many other health benefits along with also fat burning. And then you don't have the negative side effects that are associated with clenbuterol. The heart is one of the main muscles you just really do not want to mess with. And I know how irresponsible many people are. They don't do their due diligence. They don't do the research behind what they're taking. Some random bodybuilder at the gym suggests they take 200 micrograms of Clen, and then what happens is they end up having a heart attack. I'm not going to say that would happen every single time, but you don't necessarily know how you're going to respond to the drug. And that's why I always recommend, if you are ever going to do anything, do it under a doctor's supervision. Start at an extremely low dosage, as low possible. See how your tolerance is. And then if you're not noticing anything, you can gradually increase the dosage. But it's just such an overrated drug. I don't get the hype behind it. I don't know why it's still a thing, because as I mentioned, there's just so many better things out there. And that is really the purpose I'm making this video, is just try and steer you away from it. In fact, there's much better options in the first link in the description down below. And ultimately, at the end of the day, I want everyone who is watching this video, everyone who follows me, everyone who has ever watched one of my videos to take the most safe routes possible. So have I tried Clen? Yes, numerous times, and I have hated it every single time. If you have any more questions, comments, concerns, things you want maybe covered a little bit more in depth, you can always shoot me a DM, my Instagram, RealKennyKO. I may not be able to answer every single one of you, but I try my best. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, I highly suggest you subscribe and turn on post notifications. I hope you learned something from this video and will do your research before you jump into anything. And on that note, I will catch you guys all in the next one. Peace.